Right on, guys. Thank you very much. Back over here in the studio, joined by Jason Sharp, co-founder and CEO of Umi, and Karen Nolan, co-founder and CEO of Mappy. Welcome into the show, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Very excited to be talking story with you guys. Now, earlier in the show, we're talking a little bit about Blue Startups, which through the High Cap program, which is funded by, supported by HTDC, it really allows us to support the local economy, local entrepreneurs like yourselves here in our community. I want to start with you, though, Jeremy. Let's tell everyone about your local business that you created.
Yeah, so it's called Umi, U-M-I, which means ocean in Japanese, and it's simple. It's a language learning app you can find on the App Store that teaches from zero to fluency, all by watching TV clips. So I think people already like to watch TikTok, so instead replace it with foreign clips from anime or K-pop or Korean drama, and that's how we teach.
Okay, so how do you navigate the app? Or the app is compiled with different clips from different genres, yeah, is it drama, it's horror, or what's in the app?
It's kind of everything. We do a little bit of filtering and selecting what we think is the best clip for learning at your level, and also what's appropriate for what you want to learn. But if you like anime, it's like anime, but in a single language, you're going to be watching up to 15,000 different clips. Yeah.
Very cool. And how did you land on language being the basis for Umi?
So I speak 3 languages fluently, and I spent a lot of my adult career overseas. I lived 10 years in China, I lived in Hong Kong, I lived in Tokyo, and I kind of discovered that this was a better method of learning. I was a translator for a while as well, and learning through TV and learning through culture was a better process for learning. You learn faster and you learn deeper. So I wanted to take that to the world, so I was like, hey, you know what, I'm going to build a company around doing this.
Very cool. Karen, how about you? Tell us about Mappy. How did it all start?
Thanks. So Mappy is Maps Make You Happy. And so we work in the entertainment space or destination attractions for ski resorts, theme parks, museums. And what we do is we are focusing on maps as well as analytics. So anything that has to do with geospatial or time and place for those kinds of locations.
Okay, very interesting. Karen, what was your experience like going through the cohort that was Blue Startups? We're talking with Chanel a little bit earlier. What was your biggest takeaway through your experience?
Well, this is my second rodeo as a founder, and it was really helpful to learn to navigate the waters through Blue Startups in order to figure out how to do investment, how to get investment, how to run companies, but I think my favorite part was meeting other founders so that we can just learn from each other as well as from the mentors too.
Yeah, Jeremy, well, talk about kind of the benefit that comes along with being a part of the cohort when you're able to connect with like-minded individuals that are trying to get into this space.
Yeah, I think building a company is one of the most challenging things in the world to do, and all I know how to do is teach language, right? And all of the other stuff, we need help. And in general, and we all need help in doing lots of things. So what Blue did for us is like identify all the places where we have holes and things that we need. Either it's knowledge gaps, or it's team gaps, or it's we need to meet some founder who can teach us about their experience, which is going to teach us how to approach a problem. So understanding that you really need a community to build a company. It's not just 2 people in a garage, actually. It starts that way, but in order for it to be something that's valuable for the whole world, you need a community around that, and that's what Blue's really brought for us.
100%. Now, I want to ask this one of both of you. How much harder do you think it is to navigate that without opportunities like that are created by Blue Startups? You just mentioned it being so overwhelming when you're starting out, but just to have access to something here in Hawaii like that.
Why don't you go first?
Yeah, you know, I think that especially when it comes to working with venture capitalists as well as, you know, having all these different resources of understanding the, not only the community within Hawaii, but also the broader investment world, I think that it's been unbelievably wonderful to have the introductions, but also understand how to pitch the ideas, how to make it so that you have those bite-sized things to make it so it's something that's interesting for investors. And then also learning from the pros, from the mentors that are showing us how
it's
guiding the way.
Expertise.
Yeah, they're guiding the way for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say most people don't have an opportunity to see into the world that we need to see into. Yeah. There's a bunch of information that you're just not going to be able to get yourself, even though you can search YouTube, you know, you can Google search or ChatGPT, but filtering it down and understanding what you need to know and introducing you to people and how do you talk to them, how do they think about the world, so you can kind of hook into that. I think without the opportunity like something like Blue Startups, it's almost impossible for somebody to do this. So I think accelerators like this are very, very important to have an ecosystem at all.
Absolutely. Thank you both so much for being here. And for more information about Umi as well as Maps Make You Happy, head to HighNowDaily.com. We'll be right back. Great job, you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
That was really fun.
Fantastic.
Okay.